So, you've come. I just hope you've come prepared. Looking for adventure, are you? Well, you've certainly come to the right place. Welcome, watchers. Doesn't it seem an age since the last time? Well, not for me, perhaps, but you all look distinctly older. I trust you've brought your challengers. Ah, I see you have. Well, let's get on with it then. Pickle, the magic mirror, if you would.
Pleasure, Master. Pleasure. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show the first brave stupid fool.
Oh dear, not at all promising. But then appearances can be so deceptive. I mean, take Pickle here, for instance. Not exactly one of them, but there again, not exactly one of us either. Human, I mean. Never mind, for it's time to embark on the greater game of luck and glory. So, enter, stranger. And who makes the first challenge of the season? Speak up, please.
Helen McEnroe.
Eyes and wits, it can't go alone, Master. Never it can't.
Yes, Pickle, we do realize that. We have actually taken care of these matters before, you know. Ignore him, Helen. The creature's only here on sufferance, and I'm beginning to realize who's going to do the suffering. Now, call your advisors to us quickly.
James, Rachel, Craig.
Welcome. And who guides this dungeoneer?
James Knox.
Rachel Adams. Craig Toft.
Then where'd you all come from, Helen?
Tynan Weir.
Very well. Your challenge is accepted. Now, Helen, you've read the Adventurer's Code. There are few rules in the dungeon, but those there are, I'll remind you of. Pickle the knapsack, if you would. And what is this?
My, but how under earth did that get there?
And no assistance, Pickle. If you really want to help, just pick up the helmet.
Tut, tut. What a tetchy dungeon master it is.
Now, Helen, the food you need, you must find and place in this knapsack to feed your own sprite of energy. Its image will follow you through the dungeon and must be sustained, or your life in our game is over. Otherwise, you may carry two objects at any one time. Pickle, the helmet. And now for your greatest handicap. From this moment on, your friends must be your eyes. You may only see where your feet have taken you and no longer where the pathway leads. The rest of you, guide her well, or your challenge is doomed. Well, Helen, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Turn then. Place your foot upon the path and step boldly forward.
Where am I?
Right, Helen, you're in like above a valley on a short little strip of pathway. Ahead of you there's a revolving disc and there are two exits on either side of the revolving disc. Right, so...
The choice, Master. It's the place of choice.
Quite so, Pickle, quite so. Listen, team, by ways I don't intend to go into, this world lies below your own, and the dungeons you must conquer lie below this. There are many ways in and out, but the quest you choose here will select a path for you to follow. So choose now the quest to redeem the sword of freedom, or to find the cup that heals. Silence, you silly sprite. Ignore it and make your own choice.
What do you think? Which do you think, Helen? There's a sword to the left or there's the cup to the right?
I can't see that far. I can
I
only
know,
see
but
the revolving
what
disc.
do you think we should go? To the sword or to the cup? The goblet? What do you think? The cup.
To the
Yeah,
cup.
the cup. Okay.
Yeah.
Walk slowly forwards. Stop. When we say right, just step forwards.
Okay.
You're gonna be stepping onto a revolving disc, okay?
It's going
Okay.
round, like a roundabout.
Which is gonna go off though. Which way is she gonna
The
go?
right-hand
Right-hand
side.
side.
Right, so step forward.
No.
Right, turn round. Turn round. Right, now walk slowly forwards.
No.
Walk forwards.
Walk forward.
That's it. Stop. Right, you're in like, what is it? In front of a drawbridge, and there's a big ditch in front of you.
You're on a stone path.
You're on a stone path. There's
There's walls
walls
around
either
you.
side of you. Oh,
There's a face.
face
coming
appeared.
Oh dear. You've heard of the Wailing Wall, no doubt. Well, here you've encountered a weeping door, a sort of blubbering bulwark, so to speak. This one is called Doris, but then doors have such unimaginative names. Truth will open it, and that's the only key that works.
Oh, like a day. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh, how dreadful. It's a human. Now I suppose you want me to open, and of course I can't. Oh, dear.
Oh, you confess, this isn't fair. Not fair it isn't, Master. They'll be locked here forever.
Quiet, Pickle. I've warned you, no direct assistance. We have rules here. Oh, well, I suppose you can tell them the calling. Your people are good at that sort of thing.
Listen, team, the calling here is simple enough. Helen must merely call out, true and false, false and true. Open up and let us through.
Did you hear that, Helen?
Yeah.
Go on then. True and false, false and true. Open up and let us through.
True and
False.
false and true. Open up and let us through.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I hear. Henry VIII had 9 wives. True or false?
False.
False.
Truth accepted. Paddy fields are found in Ireland. True or false?
False again.
False.
Truth accepted. Babes in the Wood is a tale of royal murder. True or false?
Do you know, Helen?
Can you repeat it?
Please.
Babes in the Wood is a tale of royal murder. True or false?
Do you know, Helen?
No.
Maybe. True.
Truth accepted. Oh, dear, dear. Oh, this is terrible. Truth will out. Oh, yes. Truth will out. And so will you.
Walk forward until she gets to the.
Hold on. The face is gone. And the
Look,
drawbridge
team,
is
the way
opening.
forward!
Right, quick,
Not
go
so
on and
fast.
forward. Whoa, hold on, wait.
Not so fast, Pickle. They're not out of the woods yet. Well, perhaps I should say they're not into the woods yet. Oh, come on, go on. Onward.
Right, walk forwards then.
Drawbridge.
Tell me when to stop.
Just keep going. It's all right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, Hound, stay there. Right, you're in a room, and there's an old man sitting down at a table reading. He looks like a wizard, or writing as well. Sorry.
It's a stool.
There's a door in the far right-hand corner, and there's something on a box just to the right and in front of you. So shall we take her over to the man?
I can
A
see it.
caution, team. This is Hordrish the Confuser, who stands neither to the right nor the left, doubly dangerous, therefore, for being neither good nor bad. He doesn't even acknowledge the difference.
Ah, at last. Sometimes one has to wait simply forever. Sit down.
I should
Walk forward.
Please, sit down.
Stop.
Stop.
Sit down.
Now then, name, please.
Helen McNabb.
And how many years have you attained, Helen?
14.
14. Oh, dear. For one's purposes, one could have chosen something larger and somewhat more mature, but one is obliged to make do. Listen, Helen. Upon the path which you follow is a certain artifact which one desires. It has nothing to do with any object which you must redeem for your quest. If you accept my pact and agree to redeem this artifact for me, I will reward you now with a further artifact, which may prove invaluable in your adventure. Well, now, do you accept my pact?
Find out and ask what it is, see if you'll see what it is.
What is it?
I shall tell you no more. Yes or no, do you accept?
The risk is yours, team.
Can we trust him?
Shall we take a risk?
Yeah.
Go on then, Helen.
We accept.
Excellent, excellent. The object one desires is a simple brass bracelet of no particular value. Until you find it and wear it, I will provide you with something else to wear. Akram Vici. Call me when you have the bracelet. My calling name is Malefact. Call 3 times, and I will appear.
Have you got that?
Yeah.
And Helen,
Yes.
do not forget, remain true to your promise, for one cannot countenance treachery.
It is the eye shield, Master. The shield that can see for itself. That's a bonus to any quest.
Yes, I believe you're right, Pickle. It does appear to be the eye shield. A very valuable artifact, team, but a risky thing to bear. And like all magic objects, it does tend to attract the opposition. Let's not forget the opposition. But the risk is yours, therefore, the choice is yours.
Right, okay, Helen. Shall we take it?
Yeah.
Guide around then.
Turn, walk, sidestep to your right.
And again.
Again.
Keep going. Can you see the
Stop.
eye shield? Behind you.
Turn round.
Yes.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Is there something with which to hold it, team?
Is there something you
Put it
can...
in a lap.
No.
Slide it on, Helen.
Slide it on.
Slide it on, Helen.
Got it on.
Take that through the door.
Right, walk forward.
That's right. Hold it up to your chest, Helen. It may take some time to make best use of its powers. For it to work best, it must get used to its wearer. Now turn slightly to your right. And guide her out, team. Guide her out.
Walk forward.
It sees, Master, it sees.
It does indeed, Pickle.
Rooten, Fen, Tree and Glen, I don't understand, Master. What is Helen doing beyond the walls?
Well, the path must have shifted, Pickle. Listen, team, the dungeon that you challenge is constantly growing. And now it has become so great it can no longer be accessed only from this castle. These are dangerous ways, so best be on your guard.
So, yeah,
Keep
put the log.
Watch it. There's a log coming in front of you, Helen. Can you see it? There's like...
Stop.
Keep on, I hear wolves, team, I
Keep
hear
going,
wolves.
keep going.
Going quick.
Don't run, just go walk
Walk
quick.
quickly.
Keep going. Quietly but quickly. Following the path. Okay, Helen, stay there. In a clearing, and there's 2 tree stumps, one to your left and one forward and to the right. And beyond that tree stump, there's like trees.
There's something lying down in the left.
There's something
left
just to
one.
the right of you.
Coming
Can't
out
make out what it is. Have a look.
The left of you.
Right.
Moldy leaf, make a maiden come to me.
Oh, stop it, Motley! Do stop it! Those leaves are getting all over my gown! Oh! Yes, now you've got some down my neck. Oh! Oh, I say, I thought that was a peasant, but it's a dungeoneer. are you doing out of the dungeoneer?
Look here, young sir, or madam, Pardon me, but, well, it's not easy to spot the difference on that nutshell, is it? Now, look, it seems to me that we've got to get you out the open quickly, because there's a nasty band of goblins which patrol this forest, not to mention a tree troll and the odd assassin. And those are just the friendly ones. Oh, well. Now, what we need is an elf path, and there is one here, although you'd never be able to spot it even without that helmet on. So, look, if your mates keep their eyes peeled, Melly here can show the way. Go for it, Mells.
Twist and turn and through the dell. Watch my feet, for they can tell. Twice round here you must go left. And now for this one, right is best. Once around you're nearly done. One more time, and then I'm gone.
Did you understand all that?
Right.
Well, look, there's one last chance for your mates to cop the puzzle, all right? Here we go. Right, twice round this one. Oh, can make you a bit dizzy, this. And then over here, and around this one the other way. Oh, I think we better get a move on, because there's something coming. And then, of course, for the peace and the resistance. Ta-da!
Right, okay. Come forwards. And to your left. Go around that twice.
Guide her well, team, but hurry.
Okay, quick. Turn right.
Walk forward.
Turn left.
Stop. Side
Quick. Side step left. Left. And go around that tree stump.
Yes, and on.
And on.
Run toward that way.
Forwards.
Forwards. Quickly.
Quick.
Stop.
Where am I?
Right, Helen, you're in another clearing. There's a tree stump in front of you. There's a large tree to the right of you. And there seems to be a black hole to forward and right of you in the shape of a rectangle.
I think there's something on the tree stump
Just
as well.
walk forwards and see what's on the tree stump, please. Right, there's a gold bar, a key.
A key, a knife, dagger.
Put the food in
And
your
a bun.
knapsack. The bread in your knapsack.
Reuben Finn, there's something stirring in this glen.
Quiet, Pickle. Let them concentrate. These things are tricky enough without you jabbering along.
What else should I take?
What is that gold?
Leave mold! It's a
Just leave it,
thief.
put it down. Put it
Stand still, thief.
Caution, Helen. Do as you're told for now. This creature has the advantage of you. Quickly, Pickle. You're at home in the woods. What sort is this?
Well, if my memory serves me well, this is something called Oakley.
Shall I
Its
take the
real
gold?
name, of course.
No, just leave it.
Wait. But you can call it Oakley. I suppose it's a sort of troll, but not like a stone troll, more wooden. And I'd guess a good deal more intelligent. Very, very dangerous, though.
There now, team. Careful not to anger it.
Those who walk the path must understand the path they walk. We will not abide clumsy feet or closed minds. Leaf mold we will not. Test you we will, and test you now. Crush you we will if you fail. Now, which nation is named for the evil which rots the elm?
Say Holland, the Netherlands.
Get it to turn round.
Turn around and say the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Truth accepted. Evergreen do we call those who keep their coats when snow doth fall. But what is the name for other trees who lose their coats when rain doth freeze?
Is it evergreen?
No. Coniferous, is it?
No, it's deciduous.
Deciduous.
Say deciduous.
What is it?
Deciduous.
Deciduous.
Truth accepted.
Difficult enough to say.
The cuckoo come in April. He sings his song in May. To make it hard, we'll change the rhyme. So, when does he fly away?
Oh, God. Got any ideas?
No. Just August.
August.
Falsehood. Well, enough. Follow the path you may, and some further knowledge is now yours. Listen. The dagger drawn will place you in darkness, even where there is light. But it may only be drawn once. Guards may be bribed. Good fortune in the greenwood, but mind where you step.
You should take the dagger and the gold.
Yes.
You've had some good
Definitely
advice.
take the gold. I hope the key doesn't open something.
All right, then.
Go forward.
Onward.
Walk forward until you see a stop.
And hold up the ice shield. Ah,
Keep going.
yes.
Coming up in front of a castle.
Gotta stop on the...
Just keep going.
Well, I don't know how we got here, but I know this fortress. It's called Doom, and it's not inaptly named.
Looks as if the door's locked, team, but that's the problem with doors, isn't it? Warning, Master. I sense disruption. This time phase is almost ended.
Ah, thank you, Pickle. I was forgetting myself with all this excitement. Warning, team, your journey must pause, for time, as you know it, is over.
Excuse me, Master. Sorry for asking, but what about this lot? What are they going to do?
Oh, don't worry about them. They'll just wander off and get up to all kinds of mischief. But they'll be back, and you know why? Because like all young humans, they're incurably curious. Aren't you now?